Okay, sweet first graders. Today you are going to need your skills workbook. You are going to need a red crayon and a green crayon and a pencil. All right, so go ahead and get those things and then come back to me. All right, so I'm going to show you something that looks similar or kind of like something that you've already seen in kindergarten if you were here last year. All right, so these are my flip books. They are called code flip chart books. Ah! I can't say anything right today. Code flip book. There we go. I got it now. Miss Van Wert's losing her mind. All right, so it looks like this. And this kind of looks similar or kind of like your sound posters from kindergarten, okay? And this is, well, I have two of them. I've got one that's for vowels, and then I have one that's for consonants. So that was my vowel book. And this is my consonant book, okay? And if you don't remember the difference between vowels and consonants, that is okay. We are going to talk more about them today, okay? Okay. So, now that I got those things out of my way, we can get started. So, those code flip books are going to show us different spellings for different sounds. So we already talked about how words are made up of sounds, right? And we said that the word hat is made out of h, a, t. It's made out of three sounds. H, a, t, hat, right? And the code flip books are going to show me how to draw or write each of those sounds and the different ways that I can make those sounds, because some sounds have more than one way to write them. Weird, right? But we're not, don't freak out, because we're not going to write all of the different, I'm frozen again. I froze. We're not going to write all of the different sounds today. We're only going to write a few of them. So, I want you to remember that vowels are made with an open mouth. When you make the sound of a vowel, your mouth is open. So if I'm making this one, which we saw this earlier this week, this is the letter A, and it says ah. Do you see how my mouth is open when I say ah? That's because it's a vowel. And same thing with I. My mouth, it's not as open, but it is open, and there's nothing stopping the air from coming through, okay? Now, consonant sounds like consonant sounds like n or d are made with my mouth closed, okay? And the air does not come through. Now, another thing that actually before I say that, so we just talked about how vowels, the air goes through. So the air is going through, right? And consonants like or the sound, or not the sound, the air is getting stopped, okay? So keep that in your head. Put it in your head. Go ahead and do it. Let me see. Good. All right. Now, I want you to close your eyes. Are your eyes closed? Close your eyes. There we go. I'm unfrozen now. Okay. So, where were we? Oh, yeah. Close your eyes. Make sure they're closed. No peeking. And I want you to pretend like you are in the car and mom or dad or grandma or grandpa or brother or sister or aunt or uncle or whoever it is that drives you around is driving you around, and you get to a traffic light. And that traffic light is red. What are you going to do? The car's going to stop, right? Because at red lights you stop. Now, what if it was green? You'd keep going, right? You were going to go through. Okay, you can open your eyes now. Why would I tell you that? What does that have to do with anything? hang on. Now I want you to pull that other thing that we were talking about out of your head. Pull it out. What was it? We were talking about how vowel sounds, the air goes through, and consonant sounds, the air is stopped. Now, look at the color of my vowel sound. Look at the color of my consonant sound. Green, like a green light, the air is going to go through. Red, like a red light, the air is going to be stopped, right? Okay, that's what I want you to think about. Now, also while we are looking at this, I want you to look, there we go, at this bar in the middle. Do you see how it doesn't go all the way across? That is your, oh, I'm frozen again. Okay, there we go, I'm unfrozen. That is your power bar, okay? And your power bar is going to tell you how common that spelling is. So this is one way to make or draw the sound ah. But it's not all of the ways. But it's a common way. And we know that because this power bar takes up most of the card, right? If it took up the whole way, that would mean that was the only way. If it only took up a teeny little spot, then we would know that it was not a very common way. But this is a pretty common way for writing or drawing the sound ah. Okay? Now, let's see. Okay, so because we just talked about the power bar, let's see if you were listening. Look at this power bar. So this power bar is pretty long, right? It goes most of the way across. So is this going to be a common way or an uncommon way to make the ah sound? It's going to be a common way because it takes up most of the card. Okay? Now, if you were in school, I would have given you a special code chart just for you. But you're not in school right now. Well, you're not here right now. So I wasn't able to give it to you. So we're going to just practice this on our own, and then if and when we come back to school, I'll give you one of these and we can fill it out, okay? So today, put that back. Today, what we are going to do instead is you are going to get into your skills book and you're going to go to the other day work. Remember when we did this and we traced the letters? Well, what I want you to do with this is you're going to color in the first one, red or green. So that first sound there, let me get out my crayons. The first sound is ah. So am I going to color it green or red? I'm going to color it green, and I'm going to show you how I want you to do it. I don't want you to color the whole entire page. I just want you to go like this. Okay, just like that. That's it. Don't color the ones that you drew, just the ones that are printed in the book, okay? Now, the next sound is p, p. Am I going to color that red or green? Think about the air. Is the air getting stopped or is it going through? P, p. It's kind of getting stopped, right? So I'm going to color it red. And you're going to do that with all of the sounds that you did, including the ones that you're going to do today, because you're going to do some more today. Today, you are going to do oh wait, that's not the right page. Sorry. Today, you're going to do I, O, T, and D. So I want you to color those too. All right, guys? And then, if and when we come back, I will give you those code charts and we can review those sounds and color them in. All right, guys, get started.